Roddick still has some work to do. Get used to it, kid. In the other opening matches in the group stage, David Nalbandian was in awesome form with a straight sets victory over Juan Carlos Ferrero, dealing the Spaniards' #1 aspirations a heavy blow and sending a warning out to the other group members, Agassi and Federer. While in Roddick and Moyer's group, in a battle of the baseliners, Rainer Schüttler was taken to 3 grueling sets before finally coming through against the wily Argentine Guillermo Coria. After a disappointing loss in his first match, world #2 Juan Carlos Ferrero decides to take out his aggression on a little white ball with a round of golf before his second group match against Agassi.
I think it's good to not do every time tennis, you maybe need sometimes to do some different, like this sport like golf or maybe some football or something like you like to do. I think I play a very good year, I need to play also good here to finish very good the year, and I'm gonna try with all my power.
Let's hope Ferrero's tennis is a little better than his golf tonight.
I like the Pacers this year. Yeah. Did a really good job with them. Yeah. And then when Larry Brown became available, Detroit.
In the trainer's room before the match, Agassi is in the experienced hands of one of the ATP trainers, Doug Spreen, and they're going through some very familiar pre-match preparations. Very familiar.
Yeah, we do this, what do you think, about 75 times a year?
Yeah, probably so.
It's prevention. It's, there's so much sort of friction and wear and tear on your feet when you're out there that for me, unless I have this, I run the risk of, of some pretty significant blisters and so forth. So it's sort of prevention. It helps me stay out there longer without feeling it on my feet. For me, the greatest thing about tennis is that it's problem solving when you're out there. I got to figure out how I can get my strengths to your weaknesses, and there's no excuses. You're responsible for your wins. You're responsible for your losses. So it's to get out there on the court and to try to figure out on days when you feel like you have nothing in the tank. You're tired, whether it's fatigue, whether it's injury, and thinking there's no way I can get through it today, and then figuring out a way to do it. It's at the end of the day, you always say it's worth it. And no matter what you go through when you're out there, no matter how disappointing it is, it's worth it just pushing yourself.
And push himself is exactly what Agassi needs to do tonight. But there's nothing like a surprise visitor for a welcome distraction from the task at hand.
Oh, yeah, I'm good. I'm doing great. Don't move, man. Let the man get the first stand up. Good to see you. How you doing? Bring you love from your manager, Barbara Bush. She didn't come out tonight. She's not making it tonight? How are you? Nice to see you. No, not tonight. Maybe tomorrow.
Well, it's too bad because I brought pictures of the little ones so she could see them. So.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
I'd love to have seen it. 3 months old? Are you ailing or are you just...
No, it's just preventative. Tape the feet and keep it from blistering.
I love watching him play. I like watching all these guys. I mean, I'm a tennis name-dropping freak. I like it. He came to the White House when I was president, but he didn't get to play because it rained. Besides that, Barbara wouldn't let him play unless he was wearing all white.
Wish I came prepared.
Oh, God. The neat setup.
In front of a packed stadium court, the pressure seems to be getting the better of the American.
thought he had him.
He owned him.
Ferrero sprinting to a one-set lead. But the American's nothing if not savvy. He overpowers the Spaniard to level matters, heightening the drama by forcing the match into a deciding set. With the loser essentially going out of the tournament, one break of serve proved the difference, much to the delight of the former president. As well as his Masters Cup aspirations, Ferrero's dreams of finishing the year as #1 also disappear. Taking time out before his second match, Schuttler's chosen distraction is an NBA game at home with the Houston Rockets.
I love to watch other sports. I love to go out there and see how they are competing and just to do something different and to get away from the tennis court. It always helps. This year I take a little bit more care about my body. I mean, I'm traveling with a physiotherapist and now I'm listening a little bit more to my body. And when I'm tired, I do less, and if I feel that I have too much energy, I go to the gym and do something. I love to travel around. I like to see different cities, different countries, to meet a lot of different people, to see different cultures, and nobody can take this experience away from me. So I like it. Of course, it's hard work, but in every job, if you want to be successful, you have to work hard.
Not content with just watching, Roddick's pre-match warm-up consists of shooting some hoops with coach Brad Gilbert and foot-strapper extraordinaire Doug Spreen.
Over the camera, over the camera, over the camera. No, you can't be, okay. No way. You should have gotten that. Stay where you are, because he has to shoot over you.
The former president and first lady are in for a treat today. Schuttler's got the better of the American on the last two occasions. Despite losing the first set 6-4, it looks like the German has found some fire. The usual heavy artillery is absent. Second set Schuttler on a tiebreak, much to Roddick's disgust. To add insult to injury, the third set also ends in a tiebreak and victory for the German. So Schuttler, still unbeaten and barring disaster, through to the semi-finals in his first Masters Cup appearance. Not a bad day's work.
It's tough on one side because the sun is low. It's tough to serve and
Reflecting.
yeah. So the sun is right in your eye, and that was difficult. But for both players, it's the same. But still for me, it bothered me a little bit during the match. Today it was hot. It was humid. So last days was a little bit cooler, and today it was nice to play. Yeah, it was good to play. Yeah. So I prefer during the day without the sun. It was a tough one. But I won in 3, so could be worse.
And we're very, very proud.
It's a bittersweet afternoon for Roddick. After Ferrero's loss to Agassi, the American is confirmed as the year-end world #1, despite having just lost to Schuttler. so he stays on court to receive his well-deserved congratulations. Nice too that some of Roddick's friends were there to witness the ceremony. Indeed, Davis Cup teammate Marty Fish had a presentation of his own.
So, you know, there's just on at this. You're such an ass. Yeah, you too, JJ. There you go. Have some. Yes, what was the question?
In the other second matches in the group stages, Roger Federer staked his claim for a semi-final place with a total demolition of Argentina's David Nalbandian for the first time in 6 meetings. Nalbandian won only 3 games in the entire match. He'll play Agassi to decide who takes their group's other semi-final berth. And in the other group, it was another straight sets victory, as this time Coria made it 1-1. Moya, like fellow Spaniard Ferrero, still to register a win in the tournament. Always playing the waiting game, alternate Mark Philippoussis is the only player who must be on site twice a day at specific times in case of default. But once that first ball is struck, his time is his own to do as he pleases.
No, I can't. It's the first match at 1, so I got to get there pretty much 12:30, and I get there, wait for the first ball to be hit, and that's it. Then I got to be back here at 6:30, you know, again before 7 o'clock match, and same thing there. I've got to do it as a priority as a tennis player and a professional, you know, just in case something does happen. I'm here in reserve. If I do, you know, get to play a match, it'll be great. The shoelace. I look after these kids, you know. I mean, they don't know what they're doing out here. It's a lot of prestige. There's, you know, prestige about this tournament and a buzz about it, and the crowd feel it, and, you know, the players feel it too. See, I can do that. I just don't want it. You know what I'm really good at is video games. All right.
Just voted People magazine Espanol's sexiest man alive, David Nalbandian really is a model tennis player. And although he's quite enjoying the pampering, he's not ready for a career change just yet. So far he's played 2, won 1, lost 1. Not bad for a first-timer.
I enjoy it. I like to do it, but well, I'm a tennis player, not like a model, so I had to be focused on my job. Well, I know one thing. My tennis career is going to be 10 years, and my life maybe is going to be much more. So you have to be ready for do many other things. I enjoy everything. I enjoy practicing. I enjoy the game. I enjoy playing the match. I think I feel good. I feel very, very good. I'm gonna try to do everything to qualify to the semis, and then try to go to the finals, and then try to win the final. But everyone says difficult match. You have to be very focused. This sport sometimes is very strange because it's only you and yourself, and sometimes you wake up and don't feel so good. So it's difficult, but I think I'm ready to do it.
Nalbandian's final group match is against Agassi, and the mathematics couldn't be simpler. The winner goes through to the semis, the loser goes home. But the odds seem to be against the Argentine. He believes that an unfair amount of line calls are going against him. And with yet another close call, this time